sweetie, they only can edit what you give them. So if you rah-rahing all the time and just popping off at the mouth, of course, because with media, they're going to show the negative versus the positive. That's another thing she talked about, because she was like, well, whenever I had good times, they only wanted to show the lows, or they only wanted to show things that were in a negative space. I mean, we'll stop giving them negativity. All right, let's get the party started. I just been in a chit chat, get ready with me mood lately. So today we are gonna be talking about Miss Ericamena. Now I know y'all seen the interview she did with Carlos recently, Carlos King. Now if you guys don't know Carlos King, he has worked with VH1. I don't know about other networks, but I know for sure he has worked with VH1. And I just remember his face, and actually him a lot in videos or altercations when people got like really into it, like the infamous K Michelle, this just shaking the table scene with Carly Red. I remember him kind of telling, or her telling him like, hey, y'all gotta get this girl because I'm crazy, like don't have her spreading rumors about me like that. And he was kind of like the mediator. So that's where I first remember seeing Carlos King. I'm pretty sure he's worked on other shows, which he didn't mention that. I'm not really familiar with the said shows right now. But let's get into Miss Ericamena, because I don't want to make this video like super long. And I am not a makeup artist by any means necessary. I just am doing makeup just to go to work. And I decided when I want to just chit chat and get some off my chat and, you know, see if y'all feeling how I'm feeling or want you guys' input, I just turn on my camera and I come to my vanity and I record. Now behind me is my clothes in my closet, but I like to have my vanity in here just so that I can kind of, it's more roomy in here. Get myself together, child. Get myself together. So okay, let's just jump right into it. So Erica did the interview. It was 2 parts. The first part, she was basically giving us an intro to her backstory, you know, how she grew up, how she got on the scene. If you guys don't know, Erica, of course, used to be a video vixen. And that's kind of how she got her way into, you know, to the entertainment industry, I should say. And I do remember her from a couple of videos, just seeing her face, you know. But, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to jump right into the non-apology that was given. I understand that people go through things in life. Most people have a sad story, I should say. And that's not to excuse anything that has ever happened to her in life. Because we all have our share of things that we go through. But that does not excuse you from being a horrible person. Especially as an adult. Now I understand, like, if you're a child and you just are just like, you know, acting out. And that's mainly because children, when they do that, they want attention. But when you call yourself intelligent and you know this and you know that, and you constantly do it, and it's been brought up multiple times, and now that you're caught and then it's affecting your money, it's affecting your bag, now you're trying to save face. So again, the first part of the interview, people were already coming at her, but she was just basically giving her backstory on how she became, you know, a household name. So I'm gonna jump past that. Like I said, not really an Ericamena fan. And it's not, this is not to be like super biased or anything. This is just me speaking as a black woman. Now, I was one of the ones in the beginning when it first aired that I messaged on social, because social media is powerful if you guys don't know. Social media has its good and its bad, but it's, I will say, if you're trying to get a message across and you get like so many, because I hit them up on Twitter, so many retweets, just shares, it's so many people, that means people, there's traction there. People are feeling the same way. So I was just like, when I first initially saw the video, when Erica called that girl a monkey, and then with the monkey noises, that's what really kind of was like, girl, you know what the fuck you doing. And as a black woman, that was hurtful to see. I'm gonna be honest, that was hurtful, because not only with me, I have thick skin, and it has nothing to do with thick skin at this point. It's just, I immediately thought, I was like, this girl got some black kids. So like, now I'm not gonna take away anything that, because y'all remember the last season with her and Safari when they were going through the divorce or whatever, and I really sympathized with her. I really did. Just because I know when you have a baby, you just have to have the mindset that you're doing it alone, because you can have a partner all day and then they could dip, but that woman is still going to be responsible for that baby, essentially. It's not the same in all cases, but most of the time the woman is left to fend, you know, for the baby. So I really did. I felt bad for her. But after, and that doesn't, I'm not going to say that takes up for anything that Safari has ever done or ever said, but that goes to show you don't know what goes on in relationships. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes. But I will say, after seeing the way Erica has acted in all this, she plays victim a lot. Like, she's the type of woman that will cry at the drop of a dime just to make you sympathize with her. And the comment alone, and it was just a constant, and she said that, her words, not mine, she only said that comment because that's how Spice was looking, knowing that it was a racial slur to black women. So she chose to continuously say it and reenact a monkey. So it was intentional. It was intentional. And she just kept rah-rahing. And when people tried, when they, you know, filmed, she kept saying she was filming, of course. And she kind of blamed the network. She blamed everybody, to be honest, except for herself. And when he asked, you know, if she would apologize sincerely, she didn't. She didn't want to. She literally deflected. It was me, my. This is why. This is. It's never to the black women that were offended, or black community. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because all my brand deals were taken away from me. My money was taken away from me. That's why I say you have to be careful about what you do and what you say. And with her, I feel like she could have saved face, but she didn't want to. Now she wants redemption because she sees people aren't playing. People are not playing. She sees that. She's like, okay, I really messed up. And she kept saying, you know, with the network, you know, A, B, and C has happened on the network, and they let it slide, and this person did this, and this person, never taking accountability for herself. And really anything that she said, she didn't know why did she have to be the example, essentially. Why me? Why am I the only one that's been fired? Now, when I initially saw the whole situation with her and Spice, and I get editing and all that, but sweetie, they only can edit what you give them. So if you rah-rahing all the time and just popping off at the mouth, of course, because with media, they're going to show the negative versus the positive. That's another thing she talked about, because she was like, well, whenever I had good times, they only wanted to show the lows, or they only wanted to show things that were in a negative space. I mean, we'll stop giving them negativity, but like she also said, she learned from her day one of doing her interview with VH1 or Mona Scott Young. She just like, she didn't know, but after, you know, getting signed on, she knew what they wanted. She knew what was expected of her. So for 15 years, you knew this is how this network was. So when you said what you said, you didn't think to maybe try to come back and try to save face, maybe try to have a separate conversation with your girlfriend, just your girlfriends, to try to explain, because you knew they would film that. But instead, it's you playing the victim, as always. That's just like, y'all remember OG and Evelyn? Now they bullied that girl. Now Evelyn, not Evelyn, OG, she kind of threw, you know, little snaps back at them. But when she defended herself, and Shawnee O'Neal as well, I hope she apologized to that girl. But they were trying to just get rid of OG because OG wasn't going. She wasn't going. She was like, y'all not gonna come on here and bully me. Y'all are not gonna do that. I am not that girl. And kudos to her. Kudos to her. And then Chad Ochocinco, he even went behind what OG said and kind of vouched for her. But Evelyn is a nasty person too, with her using the N-word. And I don't know if it's because, like she said, and she knows it, when people are just like, y'all want the black dick, but you don't want to respect, you know, black spaces. Like, you're not black. And we can go into a deeper conversation with the N-word if you guys want to, but for the people that are watching, I'm pretty sure the algorithm will bring me the right people. Y'all know what's up. Like, y'all know what's up. And she wanted to bring in, a lot of people were telling her in the comments, well, I look crazy, just because, you know, you grew up on this side of New York and blah blah blah, the way no, it was disrespectful and it was distasteful. And you're not sorry. You're not sorry. You're only sorry because it affected your bag. If they would have went on filming and went to the next season and oh, I wanted to leave anyways. No, because you're saying you're trying to get to a certain spot. It affected your bags in other ways, and it affected the network's bag because, like she said, a lot of sponsors pulled out because they're not going to promote that. They're not going to promote that. When other people started speaking up and she's like, oh, this person spoke up and this person spoke up. I'm like, Kirk, I grew up in the South. He grew up in Harlem. And y'all know Harlem is black as fuck. But I grew up in the South of Mississippi, child. And to hear her say that and make those monkey noises, that was disrespect. Blankly. Like, ain't no taking that back. You meant what you meant. And then I really thought she would at least try to come on there, and because she did all that crying for like an hour for the first half of the interview, and then anytime he asked her like to apologize, it's like, oh, well, girl, save them tears. Save the tears. She knows that works in other spaces, and you guys know what I mean. But us as black women, we just got to start doing that back, baby. You want to cry? I'm going to give you some tears, too. I feel that's what happened. That's what she wanted to say. And she could say, oh, she's only mad because she fell on her face. She fell on the floor. So that gave you the right to continue to say that. And then, still, even after, months after it happened, she still wasn't sorry. She knew it was coming out. She still was not sorry. She's still not sorry. She just wants to figure out what could she do to get back to start making her money, because it's affected her bag. Now, she hasn't been the nicest woman on reality TV. And a lot of people are saying, oh, it's her karma. A lot of people said Safari was her karma. You get chances in life to make things right. You do. You get chances. Really chances after chances. But when you just want to be ignorant and sit up there and you just like, no, because I really felt like we were the same person. And I never expected this out of her. She really is mad that her husband cared about another woman that was supposed to be her friend over her. And I know it's probably wrong to say, but that didn't have nothing to do with Spice. That ain't have nothing to, I get it from both sides. And she even mentioned that. Put yourself in my shoes. I understand that. But at the end of the day, a person is going to be a person. That's me saying a man going to be a man. Just like a woman will be a woman. You can't make someone do something. You can't make somebody love you. You can do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If they don't love you, they don't love you. And she said she knew from the beginning how Safari was. So, like, Nicki Minaj told us how Safari was. So I don't know if it was her thinking. Same thing with the whole Bow Wow thing. Like, oh, I got my ticket now. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You just got to keep trying to level up in life. When you get to a certain level, don't try to push people down or make people feel like, you know, they're less than you. But I'm not buying the apology. I don't think it was genuine. It really never came out. I really think that she owed Spice one. And to go back to talking about, she said that she was coming for her parenting. She was. And she said they were in the same type of situation. She was saying that basically her child didn't like her. I mean, when you're an absentee parent, that happens. That's kind of something you got to work on with your son privately. I mean, if certain people are saying it that are close to you, stop telling them your business, one. If you don't want them to get back out, because, you know, it's reality TV. So, like she said, you know, those are her co-workers. She never really called anybody her friend except for Bambi. But she used to call Sierra her friend, but she said Sierra's weird. It's just, girl, I don't know. It's, pick better friends. That's all I can say. Pick better friends. Pick better friends. If you know you ain't messing with them like that for real in real life, just call them your co-workers. Call them your co-workers. You do not have to call everybody your friend, because everybody's not your friend. I tell people a friend is someone that you can call when you down. You have nothing, will they be there for you? They're not there for you, I don't consider you a friend. If you're only with me through my highs, never when I'm low, I can't find you, or you busy, you this, you that. No, I can't rock with you like that. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I didn't want to make it super, super long. But I want you guys to let me know what you think. Do you think her apology was sincere? Because I'm not buying it. It's just, she's upset that she's lost brand deals. She was getting into the acting field, and now people are just like, oh. And then, of course, the network that she's working for now caters to black people. So, it's like, they know how you truly feel. And she's not the only one. She's not the first. She's not the last. But it's like, girl, if you're trying to save face, your team should have been on top of that. Like, better. Cause nah, you're not sorry. You're not sorry. You are mad that you lost money. That is what it is. And I'm like, I wish she would just say that. I mean, she said it in so many words. And I love how y'all came for Carlos, but I love how Carlos just kind of, he's like, sweetie, I ain't buying that. I just wanted to get your input. You know, he's building his channel. Shout out to him. Y'all go over there and check out Carlos King if you haven't seen the full interview. It's going to be the second part. The first part, she was just basically whining about the way she grew up, and that's it, honestly. Just heal. That's the best advice I give people. Take time for yourself. Don't go spewing hate to others. Just because you're having a bad life or a bad day, talk to Jesus, boo. That's the best advice I can give you. Talk to Jesus. Alright, so that's all for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think she's sorry? Do you guys think she's just trying to save face? Do you guys think that she just wants clout at this point? And I just want people to forgive me. And I don't know why it is. Sweetie, you said what you said. The only thing people ask for is a genuine apology. And she didn't have it in her. We can't be mad at that. She didn't have it in her. She did not have it in her. She had to deflect, so. Alright, Alright, y'all, let me know what y'all think below. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this content, so I can continue to shoot content like this. Subscribe, make sure your notification bell is on so you don't miss the upload, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.